Fox 54 Sports is sponsored by Mountain Dew. Do the Dew.
National Signing Day is a life-changing moment for student athletes, their parents, and college programs. Today, we saw nearly a dozen student athletes from across the Tennessee Valley put that pen on the paper for an opportunity at the next level. We'll start off at Sparkman, where a pair of Senators put that pen to the paper for their collegiate careers this morning. Quarterback Luke Stromberg will be taking his talents to Chattanooga to play for the Mocs. And, of course, cornerback Kenny Hall, he'll suit up for the U.S. Naval Academy. Both of these guys walked a long path to get to this point. Stromberg, just a one-year starter for the Senators, proved in just one season that he had what it takes to play on the FCS level, while Hall overcame a season-ending injury and escaped a life-threatening car wreck. The two young men reflected on overcoming these obstacles as they prepare for the journey ahead.
We've been through a lot. My family and I were in a near-death car accident. We persevered through that. My father has multiple sclerosis, short for MS. We've worked through that, just coming together as a family. Football is a game that builds a man. My father has helped develop me throughout the 18 years I've been in his household.
Well, you know, I only got to start for one season, and I had, even though it didn't end the way we wanted it to, I had so much fun, man. Like I said up there a second ago, I've been dreaming about this for a long, long time, and to be honest, it feels really good to get the stress off my shoulders and making a decision, so I'm super excited, man.
This morning at Madison Academy, a pair of Mustangs signing their national letters of intent. Up first was Deuce Spurlock, the All-State linebacker, signing with Jim Harbaugh and the Big Ten champion Michigan Wolverines. He posted 186 tackles, including 27 for a loss and 8 sacks this past season. Now, two-way player Kanan Hamlet, he signed with App State. He scored 2 touchdowns as a tight end and averaged nearly 7 tackles a game and picked off 4 passes this past season.
Then I want to thank the Lord for blessing me with all the talents I do have and the knowledge and allowing me to go on, live a dream, play college football. I want to thank my family, everybody that came, my mom, my cousins, my little brother, my uncle, my aunts. I know everybody poured a lot into me and supported me. It really means a lot.
This is something that's not as come across, so for us to be signing is something pretty good, and I just wanted to say that. But I want to thank everybody. Michigan's getting more than just me. They're getting a man that great people have built, so.
The best kicker in the nation is going to Auburn. Fort Payne kicker Alex Mcpherson signing his national letter of intent this morning with Brian Harsin and the Tigers. He's a multi-all-stater who can nail 50-yard field goals with ease. He nailed 2 field goals in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game this past Saturday. Trey Stover from Austin High School is taking his talents to Austin Peay. Today, the Black Bear defensive back sending over his paperwork to play for the Governors. He's an all-region guy who's currently prepping for the Alabama North-South All-Star game later this week. The UNA Lions signed 12 guys today, including 3 future Lions from the Tennessee Valley. First, they stayed close by signing all-region offensive lineman Colin Wright. Mr. Wright, he's been a great player for the Muscle Shoals Trojans, helping the Trojans reach the postseason during his entire career. Now, the other signees came from James Clemens High School. Edge Watson and Keenan Hill signing their national letters of intent with Chris Willis and the Lions. Watson is an all-state standout at offensive tackle, and of course, you may recognize him because he's a former Walter Jones Offensive Lineman of the Week for us. Hill, he's a speedster that played wide receiver and defensive back for the Jets. Watson and Hill are excited about being teammates on the next level, especially since they'll be right down the road from home.
Weight lifted off my shoulders because now I don't have to worry about how far my parents have to drive or how far my grandparents have to drive when it's just a school right down the street that we all can go to. It's a pretty cool experience. It's nothing really I've done before, but it should be a pretty good ride.
I love to put my parents in the best position to be able to watch my games on Saturdays. So it's an hour away. I know they'll be there.
There was a third signing at James Clemens. Softball standout Elizabeth Brooks taking her talents to the capital city of Montgomery. She'll play collegiately for Huntington. She explained why signing early is a huge weight off of her shoulders.
It came out of nowhere, honestly, but I thank everyone for it, especially God. This has been one of the greatest opportunities of my life, honestly, and I couldn't thank anybody any less.
Off to Florence we go as Camden Smith signing his national letter of intent to play college baseball at the University of Valley Forge in Pennsylvania. The Florence pitcher is the 4th Falcon player to sign a national letter of intent this season. And wrapping up our signing day stuff is a trip back to my home state. Shaz Preston, the #1 wide receiver in Louisiana, who's also the son of a family friend, Sean Preston, making his decision live on ESPN today, and the Under Armour All-American choosing Alabama. The signing of Preston kept Nick Saban in Alabama in the top 3 national recruiting ranking.